Imagine, why would you spend 4 years learning to solve partial differential equation just to end up unemployment living with your parents? Turn out engineering degrees might be the world's most adorable prank, and we are the suckers. Let's expose this scam. Ever wondered if engineering is nothing more than a glorified scam? What if all these sleepless nights, endless caffeine, and mountains of debt were all part of a master plan to keep you chasing an impossible dream? Did you know that 93% of engineering graduates are not employed? That's like going to a buffet and find out that all they serve is salad, no meat, no dessert, just lunch. First off, let's talk about the glorious image of engineering. It's marketed as a golden ticket to success. Think about it. Parents spend out 15 to 20 lakhs for a degree only to watch their kids being professional coaches of potatoes. Today, we are pulling back the curtains of engineering world, and trust me, it's darker, funnier, and more twisted than we ever imagined. We are going to explore why engineering might just be an scam for the centuries. We will dig into the dark realities and the stress, the empty promises, and even why some engineers end up jobless despite a sky-high degree price tag. Buckle up, this is going to be the one wild ride. Hi here, future engineer, or should I say, future unemployed engineers. Remember when they told us engineering like it was a golden ticket? You will build rockets, save the planet, earn six figures by 25. Turn out the only thing I am building is a LinkedIn profile that screams, please hire me. 62% of Indian engineers are unemployed or underemployed. Every engineering student is sold a dream. Study hard, land a high-paying job, and change the world. But as soon as we step into those blessed lecture halls, the truth begins to unfold. Tuition fees skyrocket. We are bombarded with English inquiries and calculation, and suddenly we are wondering, is all this hard work really worth it? A famous tongue-in-cheek quote goes, engineering is the art of turning caffeine into code and depth. And who hasn't felt that irony when their bank account looks as empty as their free time? Engineering, where you pay wealth for a degree and then spend your life figuring out how to pay it back. Let's face it, the engineering job market looks like a bad Tinder date. Lots of swipe left. Picture this, you are 22, degree in hand, ready to conquer Silicon Valleys, only to find out companies want 5 years of experience, fluency in 10 programming languages, willingness to work for exposure. Meanwhile, robots are stealing jobs and you are competition with other university students' grades. It's also a person in different city, you are competing with him too. 83% of engineers report burnout within 5 years. Engineering students have 2 times more the depression rate of liberal art majors. My engineering degree taught me how to survive on 3 hours of sleep, 7 cups of coffee, and infinite regret. Several studies, yes, real research, show that many engineer graduates end up underemployed or stuck in a job that barely use their skill. For example, a 2021 survey by the Institute for Disrupted Career found that nearly 30% of engineering graduates are working in positions unrelated to their field, and let's not even mention their soaring stress levels. One anonymous engineer once joked, I majored in engineering and now my greatest achievement is perfecting the art of stress eating instead of noodles. It's a dark laugh, but one that resonates with countless grades caught in the relentless rat race. 30% of engineering graduates underemployed is the dream, just a clearly market scale. The world needs engineers, sure, but not at the rate we are producing them. Annually, US produce just 2 lakhs for a much larger economy. What gives? That's like trying to sell. Many fresh engineers don't even know how to design a simple frame. It's like getting a driving license but never learning how to drive. Imagine spending 18 hours a day immersed in complex calculation, debugging codes that seems to have a mind of its own, and then realizing you are just one project away from a nervous breakdown. One engineer I know said, I don't I don't always solve problems. I mostly create new ones to keep myself employed. From sleepless nights fueled by energy drinks to the constant pressure of deadlines, the life of an engineer often feels like a high-stakes circus. And when the curtains finally falls, many are left with a sense of weight. What did I actually achieve? Greeting humans, I am ChatGPT 9. I can design bridges, write codes, and replace 47% of engineering jobs by 2023. But wait, before you burn your textbooks, maybe the future isn't all doom. Yes, AI will steal your jobs, but you would pivot to AI ethics, renewable energy, or becoming a YouTuber who makes video on engineering scams. Adapt or perish. Now it's time to learn skills they don't teach you in school. Automation and AI are rapidly taking over tasks once reserved for engineers. Imagine a world where your design circuit board is replaced by algorithms that can do it faster, cheaper, and without even need to a coffee break. One humorous statement for a tech blogger reader: I spent 4 years learning engineering only for a machine to do my job in seconds. The irony isn't lost on any. With technological advancing at breakneck speed, the traditional engineering role is evolving, if not disappearing entirely. Future forecast: when even your coffee machine outsmarts you, what's the point? But wait, is there hope? The future of engineering might be brighter than it seems. By 2027, there will be high demand for engineers skilled in IT and robotics. So if you are willing to adopt and learn new technology, you might just find your place in this world. Engineering isn't just a personal journey, it's a societal gamble. Every year, billions of dollars are funded into engineering education, yet many end up working jobs that don't require that fancy degree. It's a massive time and money sink that leaves countless hopeless students. A former engineer student lamented, I invested so much in my degree only to find out that the job market is more interesting in buzzwords than actual skills, and he wasn't alone. Stories of wasted potential and mountain student debt painted a picture of a system that might be well a scam. Billions spent versus job market reality. Is it worth the cost? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Students' debt. The average engineering degree cost you could buy a small island with that money. And what do you get in return? A degree and a mountain of debt. Not to mention the sleepless nights spent in libraries trying to understand calculus while your friends are out living their best lives. Yes, we can fix this game by learn to code, but not like a 90s movie hacker. Focus on AI, data science, freelancing, YouTube, robotics. Mental health is more important. So if engineering is a scam, how do we break free? The answer might lie in rethinking education and embracing real-world problem-solving over technological debates. Experts suggest that practical skill and creative thinking could be better than systematic failure. A well-known quote in the context goes, innovation isn't found in a textbook, it's found in the real world, where mistakes are made and lessons are learned. Imagine a future where we invest in learning how to adapt, create, and think outside the rigorous and traditional engineering. That's a future worth fighting for. Until then, maybe we need to start calling a spade a spade. If your degree costs many and leave you with a little more than stress and few awkward jobs interview, it might just be time to ask, was it all just a scam? So how to stop this madness? First, let's educate ourselves on career path outside traditional engineering roles. There are plenty of opportunities in tech that does not require an engineering degree, and parents, stop pushing your kids into their rat race without considering their passion. Yes, I agree. Engineering schools haven't scammed us, but the world still needs problem solvers. Maybe we will fix this mess by investing lab-grown, beings or a robot therapist. What do you think? Is the engineering dream dead, or is the time for revolution in how we can define success? While engineering can indeed change the world, it's crucial we appreciate it with a realistic experiences. Don't let yourself be another statistic in this game. Remember what Albert Einstein said: the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. So adopt, learn new skill, and don't be afraid to explore other venues. Drop a comment. Was your degree worth it? And if you are still watching, go upload your resume. I will be waiting. Thank you for watching this video. Until then, watch my other videos. Thank you.